I'm going to spray. Man, this deodorant, I don't know if it's going to work tonight because we're late. Oh my gosh. Hi, I'm Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, founder and head professor of Fun University. Your intrepid hostess of Craft Roulette. Eunice, our scapegoat. Be gone, be gone. Hey, I'm sorry we're late. We were just having a little bit of trouble. Oh my goodness, now I don't even have done what I'm doing. Anyway, we're just having a little trouble with some technical things. It's how it goes. It's computers, it's internet, it's fun. We are Craft Roulette. We are live every Friday evening, 6:30 Central Time, welcoming you for a night of paper crafting improv fun. Oh my gosh. And nothing's gonna stop us either. Well, maybe something. But we're gonna keep trying. This is we're just gonna go for it, right? Carrie's on, right? I can see her, so she is. Yes. Okay, so should we just start since we're late? This is Carrie. Oh, he hasn't tested yet. I'm getting all jumping ahead. Okay, we're going to pretend. Okay, all right. Carrie, we're just going to let Steven catch up with this. He's been working his tail off. We're getting everything ready. So he hasn't even done the intro. Thank you guys for being here and getting all the chit-chat started. You guys are fun. And thank you, Ellen and Crafty Al, for being moderators. I saw Ellen fielding some questions and taking care of things. I really appreciate it. We'll do a real intro here in just a minute when we get everything figured out. Carrie, do you need her to talk or anything? Okay, we're good. Good. Carrie, do we need to do our pre-show jitter stuff to get the nerves out or anything, or?
No, I'm just hoping, like I said, I'm hoping it all just keeps working.
I know. Isn't that the truth? It isn't. I think it'll be fun. We'll be good. We'll just, I don't think the wheel will catch on fire or anything. I hope. Yeah. The wheel spins so fast that it catches on fire. It hasn't happened yet. But maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. No. Are you settled then? I'm getting settled. I was pretty...
I was nervous most of the day, but we'll see what happens.
Most of the day? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't nervous most of the day. I thought everything would be just fine. Ignorance is bliss.
No, I just kept having a feeling that something just might go wrong, so I probably shouldn't have had that.
Well, we've got Jama out there. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's saying everything is good.
All right, good.
So we're gonna go real live and bring you on with a proper introduction with applause and all that kind of good stuff. And I will reintroduce myself without the deodorant. Oh my gosh, Ellen's already saying spin. We weren't that late, Ellen. You crazy girl.
Already. So funny.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to start for real. Thank you for being here. Hello, Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, founder and head professor of Fun University, and your intrepid hostess of Craft Roulette, where the show must go on, and we will keep going on. It was just the beginning. We had a great tech call with Carrie yesterday, and then, well, we slept. And so we were having some trouble. So we did have a little late start, but we have all evening to craft and have a little fun, so don't worry. We are the ultimate paper crafting improv game. If you've never been to Craft Roulette, we'd love to meet you in the chat and know where you're from. There's lots of nice people here. Oh, my stars, there's so many nice people. and we're glad that you're here, because if I saw one meanie, I would be I'm not even going to think about how destroyed I could be. But no, don't go there. Last week, if you were here, holy smokes, we had a wild evening. with some crazy parameters. Since then, I have changed a bunch of parameters, so we don't even know what we're going to get. If you've never been here and you don't know what craft roulette is, we do have a little video here in just a few minutes to tell you what it is. If you want to talk in the chat, go to the YouTube live chat at the top and join us. That would be fine. We are a community-sponsored program. No company would want to be with us at this point, but that's okay. And so we are a community-sponsored program. We do have a Patreon page under Merry Gun Fun. By the way, guess who's back? Orange, and here is my poem. May is over, May is done, Orange is back, let's have some fun. So we have a little fun thing on Craft Roulette at Team Orange and Team Purple. Appears that some people don't love orange. And so we had a promise that if we got to 1,000 viewers, we would take orange off the wheel for a month. And that was last month. Well, it's a new month, guys. So orange is back. We're excited. I'm excited because I love orange. But I also love the lady. Oh, if you want a Team Orange shirt, looky, it's on this side, I forget. Looky what's right there. You can get your own merchandise. Yes, baby. Now this one is a K Grande. It's an XL, and I did wash it, and it's big. But I don't go for the form fit, so we're good. Anyway, watch out for the 100% cotton. They do shrink, and if you don't want that form fit look, order big. But yep, lots and lots of different styles, lots of Craft Roulette, Cut the Crap and Create, which is another one of our shows, and Fun University. Are there Fun University shirts on there? No, they're not. They're not. So don't go there yet. You don't want that. I forgot that we didn't anyway, that's a whole nother story. Let's bring on Carrie from Colorado because she's waiting there smiling so pretty, and we want to get this show started. Bravo! Bravo! Oh, we're actually starting. That's very good. Yeah. Welcome back to the show, young lady. How are you?
Glad to be here. I'm good. You doing good?
We're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. Oh my gosh. Carrie lives in Colorado, not in the mountains as we found out last time she was on. This is her third trip to the wheel. And I hardly recognized her when we had our tech call the other day because she's got bangs and I hadn't seen her for a while, and you've got the new COVID due. So it looks good. Yeah. It looks good.
Yeah. I took photos of my hair when we went into lockdown, and then I just took a recent photo. And so it was about 1 inch long when lockdown started, and I just kind of let it grow. So it's just doing its own thing now.
How much does a human hair grow in a year? You have the right answer. If Regis Feldman ever calls, is that his name, Regis Feldman? If he ever calls and asks you if you want to be a millionaire, and that's your question, how long does human hair grow in a year? You'll know. Anyway, well, it's good to have you. Last time you were here, you've had some pretty good spins. You haven't had horrible spins at all.
No, not yet.
Good answer. As they would say on Family Feud. Good answer. Yeah, I think it got its orneriness out last week. That's what we're hoping.
Yeah.
But
I looked at last week's parameters, and those were a little bit crazy. Yeah.
They really were. They threw us off a little bit, but everybody that participated did a good job of figuring out how to do it. It took me a little while to figure it out, but it was just a little slower to digest, I think. But
yeah.
Anyway, it's fun to have you back at the wheel. And I see Artis. She was here last week. She's on Team Rainbow.
Yeah.
She knows about tech problems.
She knows about tech problems. Yep. Yeah. Oh, poor Artis. Last week, right before the show last week, Artis went, I'm losing all my power. And so we
Yeah.
had she was tanking fast. And so she got a little nervous too. It was just one of those things.
It's the nature of
It's,
technology.
it's just like, if we're not going to be live in my living room, this is what's going to happen. So we have that component of the parameter of technology that we have to deal with too. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, since we got started a little late, I think we'll just chat a little more when we're crafting. We'll go ahead and do our video on what is craft roulette, and then we will go into the submissions, and then we will bring you back up. So you have a moment to relax and chill and get something cold to drink. I think I better
All
get
right.
something cold to drink too. Thanks for hanging in there with us, Carrie. We
Oh,
work them. We work them really hard here at Craft Roulette. I mean, I don't know how many of our guests say, I'm not techie, and we're going, no, it's okay. But we do make you go through some stuff, so we always appreciate you. Thank you. You don't run off. Let's see what Craft Roulette is and see those fabulous submissions from last week. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, guys.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on youtube.com/craftroulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on marygunfund.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
And that's what we do every week, 6:30 on Friday, right here on youtube.com/craftroulette. Yep, Kimberly Cronau. Whoa, it's a thing, isn't it? That needs to be a t-shirt. We need to have a whoa t-shirt. And then my daughter might wear one because she's a horse person. So anyway, yep, last week, look at that. Would ya look at that? Those crazy parameters. It's a 6x6 sketch. There were 2 choices. The colors were cool, which is very open to interpretation, because you can have cool and you can also have cool. That's not really cool, is it? But it's as cool as I can get. Cool. And then element was cars and or trucks. Yes, that's a good one. And random, you had to throw in an envelope somehow or other to your project. The combination was just a wild thing. This was mine. My little cloud flaps are my envelope flaps, if you're wondering. There's another one that I did. Threw in a few little envelopes. And then by the middle of the week, I came up with another one that has a little book in it about trucks. So I was glad about that. Oops, Steven's right. Okay, I just lost my picture, but that's okay. There's our contribution map for the week. Look at that. Yeah, there we go. I see it now. We've got contributors from all over the world, and we're thankful for every last one of them. I don't remember the one up on the West Coast, that north in Canada. I'll have to remember who that is. Who is that? Anyway, thank you so much for that. Let's see what you sent in. Art of Percy Robb was a guest crafter. She did this show live, or this card live on the show. It's cute, Ardith. Julie Carrier from we had the Ontario lockdown queens for last week. Julie was made this card. It was very pretty. She kind of gave a lot of people the idea of the envelopes coming out of a truck too. That was very clever. Karen Boyce was our third guest. Usually we just have one, but we started bringing in a panel of 3 every once in a while, which is pretty darn fun. Karen made her card right in front of us, and this is so not her style. I was so proud of her. Thank you, Karen. Our first submission from Rachel Fancy from British Columbia, Canada. Look at that. That came in right at the end of the show. I mean, to tell you, it was pretty fast, and it's good. And I guess Tim's is a place to get coffee. It was fun to learn about that. But thank you, Rachel. Welcome to Craft Roulette. Judy G. I can't talk about these cards because it would take too long. Kathy Nelson. Arlene Finnegan. Ellen Kilo. Very clever. We do have a group that we look at these and talk about them on the group. It's really nice, a Facebook group. It'll be down in the description, I think. Julie, again, I forgot to put you out, take you out. Elisa Lemon, 5K. Guys really did it. 58 submissions in a row. Yes, give it up for Patty Beck. She did it again. And look at that pothole, would you? Nothing deters her, though. Thank you, Patty. Vicky Ruda from Essex, UK. Super cute. Anne Shackles. She's had that paper and she didn't know what to do with it. It came in handy. Stacy Burns from New York. Cracked me up, Stacy. So fun. Kim Blackburn. Rachel Castle from Indiana. Susan Smurf Murphy, her 24th from California. Bonnie Swakowitz, her 19th from Wisconsin. Lou Ann Johnson, Iowa. Vicki Tillett, North Carolina. That was cool. Heather Wang, New York. Lena Marie Lager, Parkville, Missouri. Rose Duberstein, Arizona. Catherine Taylor, it's her 3rd submission. Well done. I love your stories that you write too on these too. Allison Cope, I think you're here tonight. A guest crafter. Nora LaCroix from Illinois. Really cute. Kay Weirer from Wisconsin. Kimberly Breslin from California. Herbie. Heidi Wendt from Washington. Thank you, Heidi. Danica Burlingame from Georgia. Denise O'Gwyn from Louisiana. Just like my dog. Christina Pazmino from Ecuador. 15. Yep. Oh, here you are, Allison. Wendy Jarvis from Florida. Made a Father's Day card. Amy Ullen from Washington. We all oohed and awed over this one. It's so cute. Kathy Herring from Wisconsin. Works. Tell you it works. Jackie Rip from Florida. 49, girl. Pretty exciting. Melanie Foy from Arizona. For her college daughter. Sue Masoner from Missouri. Bumper cars. Brenda Gentry from Utah. Ava Bellon from Florida. She was going somewhere today. May not be here tonight. Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis. That's very fancy folding. Thank you, Ellen. She's one of our moderators tonight. Thank you. Karen Chester from Nevada. There's more gears. 1955. Carol Sanguinetti from Indiana. So many ways to interpret this. I love it. Karen Howard from Washington. Her first submission. Welcome, Karen. It's nice to have you. Deanna Delasante from Washington. flying everywhere. Marianne Shaw from Ontario. That's cool. That's a cool scene. Laura Ellis from the UK. Number 9. Very cool colors. Jackie Muller from South Australia. Number 30. Can you imagine? I'm so proud of you guys. This blows my mind. Christina Bromy from Sweden. She's still up. I think I saw you in there, girl. She sent in 3. She was on vacation and she still sent in 3 cards, and they're all outstanding. This was the only one that we showed tonight, though. You can go in the group and see them. They're cool. Joanne McFarland from California. A little line of them down at the bottom. Shelley Gentry from Washington. Number 5. Karen Goddard from Australia. Cute paper. Made it an envelope. Smart. Melissa Faust from Minnesota. Works. It's cute. I love it. Ashley Young, one of our guest crafters from Toronto, Canada. Got the cutest card from her today. Heidi Ryan from Washington. Emma York. She's 11. She sent in her first card. Welcome, Emma. We're glad you're here. You did a cute job, young lady. Keep it up. Anna York. I believe that's your mama. She's a good mama. Look at that. Nice job. Thank you, York girls. Sherry Pemberton from Missouri. She's our spin sponsor tonight. Thank you. Elaine Mays from Oregon. Different ones. Mary Neighbor from Montana. It's going camping tonight. I'd rather be here. Leslie Herman from Michigan. Couldn't find a truck, so she went Christmas. Elaine Anderson from Utah. Mary Moisen from Bolingbrook. I think it was Illinois. I thought it was going to be England. Her first submission. Jama Malmy, one of our guest crafters from Indiana. She has a little video on how to make this. It's very cute. Very clever. Check it out. Bonnie Knack from Wisconsin. Her 5th already. Lynn Springle from Wisconsin. Her 8th. All blue. Arlene DeTizio from Pennsylvania. Her 10th. Got the sweetest letter from her today. You are up. I see you, Christina. And that's it. That's how many cards we got out of the crazy combination of parameters. Oh, it beat us up. It did. It really did. It was kind of an odd thing. But it was, I think you guys took those parameters by the horns and wrestled it to the ground and came up with some good stuff. So kiss yourself on the brain, because you really did do great. I know. I'm looking at those. You can see them on craftroulette.live on the gallery. Now, if you go to episode number 63, right below the parameters is a set of tabs, and click on gallery, and it's new, and then all the cards will pop up. And you can just take your time and enjoy them all. Make notes on what you want to try, and because there's things I want to try. So join us. You can always put in a late submission on our Facebook page, even though this is all shut down. Anyway, we got more to do this week. Shall we bring back Miss Carrie? I see her still. She did not run away. You know, that happened a couple weeks ago. We came back to our guest and she was gone. And I was like, it was really funny. It was really funny. She's coming back too, so I hope that she remembers. But she was a sweet girl. She was just getting her kids off screen to do their cheer for their mom. It was very endearing, actually. So what do you are you glad you missed that bullet, which was called the parameters for show 63?
Yes. Yes.
You think that one's a pretty good one to have missed? I think it was. I didn't craft until later, and I was I was glad that I had missed it, honestly. And I still applause to our guest crafters because they were troopers. It was Ardith and Julie and Karen, and they were just troopers. So they didn't complain or anything much, and but they were fun. So well, hopefully we will have something a little more easy because we had a rough start. Don't you think we should get easy? Don't you think you should be easy on us? I think we should. I think so too. I think that's the plan. So, well, should we?
We better spin.
What do you want to think? We had an interesting situation with our veto. Our patrons get to veto some things. And we had a tie. Two of our polls were tied. So 2 parameters, we're just going to leave them on because we had a tie. So it was funny. For the color poll, I said orange +2 or purple +2. And I was accused of cruel and unusual punishment, which is probably true. But it was a tie, so we're just going to keep both of them on. The other one, I wrote it down. An element was vetoed evening. Nobody wanted to do evening. It's kind of a wide open idea. And then the other tie was a random. They tied Crinkle, Inkle, and Splatters. So we're just going to leave those on the wheel too.
Okay.
What do you want? Do you want to veto? And I would highly suggest it at this point. Do you want to veto something?
I didn't even look at the parameters today. I didn't have a chance.
Well, Mr. Producer, I guess we are only going to veto evening then. So we will go to the wheel. Those are our parameters for the night. We always spin for a project, what colors we're going to make, what element we're going to be using for our brain, and then some kind of random hocus pocus that, like an envelope that can throw us off. I was trying to think elephant. That would be another one. Just a random elephant in the room. You sure? Do you see anything right off the top of your head that you want to ixnay? I'll give you to the count of 10.
Take off my glasses. Let's take off. Well, I don't see gnomes on there, so I think we're fine.
Nope. Okay, there's no gnomes. There's no gnomes. So, okay, then we're good. Okay, well, let's go. Come on, you guys. Cheer with us. I see lots of spins going on out there. Let's give it a warm-up spin. See if Eunice is here. No fires. We always give you neutrals. Okay, for the project. Here we go. I hope it's something we both like. Because there's a pretty good chance they'll like it too. Number 8. An easel card. Those are not hard.
Well, I've never made an easel card.
We'll be good.
Oh,
colors. What kind of colors? Are we going to get orange? Oh, let's go orange. 15. 1 away from orange. Green. Green +3. So you can throw in an orange with one of your 3. Whatever 3 you want. So that'll be colorful. That'll be fun. An easel card with green +3. Element. No evening.
Yeah.
We're getting some good things on easel cards. Number 8. Plaids or checks. Of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Plaids or checks. And I almost took that off. And a random. I hope it all works together. Numero 5. Markers.
Oh,
okay.
Markers.
It doesn't intuitively work together. One thing that's going to be real fun this week is there's no definite theme or topic.
Right.
So it's going to be whatever you like. Like if you have something on your mind, a flower that you have been playing with, a car or a truck, you can bring back that car or truck this week. It's okay.
Okay.
You just have to work in an easel card, a green plus 3 other colors, whatever you like, some sort of plaid or checks, and use a marker somehow or other.
Okay.
Is your brain spinning or is it melting down?
Well, like I said, I've seen easel cards, but I've never made one.
Okay.
So we're gonna wing
Okay.
it.
Well, there's going to be other people that haven't done an easel card, so let me just show you the basics of it, okay?
Okay.
Let's just, oh, I moved my card bases. My, how convenient for me. So I could forget where they were. Okay, if you could flip me to paper, sir. There we go. So this is a top folding card. All you do is take that top piece, fold it in half. And that becomes your easel. And then what you end up doing, here's a piece of paper right here that doesn't really fit, but let's just use a Post-it so you can see. So then you bring in some sort of deal that is going to be stick up. So you don't put any glue on the top part, but you just glue it down here, and it can be bigger than this. And then when it goes up, this guy sticks up, and so it's like this, and then you just have to put something down here, like a little pile of paper or a chipboard element or something, to just hold it up. And that's all you do. It's nothing horrible, but it's a lot of cute for what you get. I mean, for being so easy. Also, with the colors, the green plus 3, we always give you neutrals, not as part of the 3. So black, gray, white, cream, tan, brown. Is there anything else? Metallics. We always give you those. So easel cards would be really simple. Another fold in the center of an A2 and then attach another for it. Yep, you can put all sorts of sizes on there. You can put shapes on there. You can put circles, hearts, whatever your little heart just wants to do. So, yeah. So, all right. She's thinking. I'm kind of. I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm just kind of coming out from underneath cars and trucks, but at the same time, I've been working on fruit for Fun University, so I may go fruity. I may
go fruity. Okay.
May go fruity, but I have wait again. But then again, I have all my. All my fruity stamps are put in my Fun University stuff, so maybe I won't go fruity.
Maybe big amount.
Maybe I'll do something else. Why don't we let you go get your things? We'll take you off the screen. You can go get what you want to make your masterpiece with, and change your camera so we can see your hands. And then when you're all ready to go, we'll bring you back up.
All right.
All the best to you. Okay. All right. Oh, man. So what do you guys think? Are you good? Are you good with all these parameters? I think we're going to be okay. Marker means using marker somehow. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're... I see. Oh, you had been saying like a pin. Yeah. A map pin. Oh. Like a highway marker. Yeah. Like a sign marker. Yeah. That would be a marker.
Ask chat. What are all the different kinds of markers?
Yes, chat. You're going to have to come up with some markers. What kind of markers would you think this means? Because it just says marker.
Ooh, plaid embossing folder.
A plaid embossing folder. Angela, kiss your brain. That's a really good one. Flick with a marker. Can you do that? I guess a water-based marker. You could do a watercolor marker or an alcohol marker. Yep, just tell us what you're thinking there. Woo! Let me show you what I got in my mailbox today, because I got some good stuff from y'all. Here is our address. If you do want to send us, it does not have a paper clip in our address.
It's on the contact page now.
Oh, okay. Mr. Producer says it's on the contact page now, too, if you want to send us something on craftroulette.live. Okay, so here is a beautiful card that I got from Arlene DeTizio from Reading, not Reading, but Reading, Pennsylvania. Look how pretty. And she wrote the old school. I mean to tell you, I just went, oh my goodness, is this? She sent this beautiful letter to me, introduced herself to me and told me what her background was. It was really sweet. So, and she did a pretty job inside too. And then I keep these for a while, and I send them down the street to the nursing home after I've enjoyed them for a while. Then I got this very, very handsome card from Sherry Pemberton. Isn't that nice? Live simply, man, that's all I can do. And then also another little sweet note from Sherry. I keep the notes, but I send these on for somebody else to enjoy. Thank you, Sherry, for doing so much. And then Ashley Young sent me this gorgeous card. And when Ashley was on, we met her little gray kitty, Luna, and we have a little ornery kitty, Kerwin, who caught a chipmunk this week. And there I am with my gray hair, and there is Ashley with her brown hair. It's very darling. And also a very sweet note, and we appreciate that a lot. So that's my mail call, and you're welcome to send us something, and we'll show it here and all that kind of good stuff. So thank you for being a part of our life. We have been, Fun University just started a new course this month. We're working with line, the idea on how to use line in design on cards especially. And here's a couple cards that we made or demonstrated last night. Just to keep us busy and out of trouble. I did fix this one.
Say that you're on.
We are on Tuesdays at 6:30 on our own channel, which is youtube.com/fununiversity, 2 N's. And then on this is demonstrating one here, right? It's not a good one, but it's learning one. And then on Thursdays we do Cards Plus Lab, and that's also at 6:30 on youtube.fununiversity. Whatever that all works out to be. So anyway, it's fun, and it's we take a different approach, I think, than a lot, but I'm sure somebody else does it too. But we have fun. You're always invited. It's free, and roll with it. Just try us out. We're good. We also have a Fun University Lounge on Facebook that you are welcome to join us. And then just a second. And then this is quite the night. And then you can turn in homework if you want, which is kind of fun. Do we have a Carrie? It looks like she's getting her stuff all together.
Yeah, you can start.
And so it's my turn to get my stuff while Carrie comes on and tells us about what she's going to do. Because I'm not sure. Okay, I've got my easel card.
Yeah, neither am I.
Oh, she's not quite ready. Okay, well, I did.
No, I'm ready. I just have no clue what I'm doing.
Well, she has no clue what she's doing, but she's ready. That's like a good story of life, isn't it? Well, I see some plaid.
Yeah, I grabbed some plaid and I grabbed some green. I grabbed some Father's Day cards because, I do everything last minute. So,
well, you still have a couple weeks.
An excuse to do a Father's Day.
It's not noon on Father's Day.
Yeah, that's when I'll go buy the gift.
Well, that looks, well, the last time you were on, you put some different plaids together and papers together, and they looked so cute. I was amazed. Yeah. So I think I wouldn't be surprised if you do something like that.
Yeah, I saw one person comment. She was like, I was wondering what the heck you were doing.
On that last one, it was a little, yeah. It was like, oh, I don't know how that's going to turn out, but it turned out just beautifully. This is an old stamp set that I just found in an old, I don't know, some kind of kit or something that I had made And I've missed it. I haven't had it for probably since we moved here. So almost 2 years. And I was so excited to find it because I think this isn't exactly plaid, but it's kind of plaidish. This plaidish? That may work. That may work. I like making plaids though, so I don't know why I don't just go ahead and make something.
Yeah.
You know, your plaid can just be a small part of it too. It could be like a border. It doesn't have to be the big showpiece. I'm wondering too if I go a little wacky because I don't. Let's see. What are these? Easel card, green +3, plaids or checks, markers. I just saw this in my stash here. I'm wondering if this might be. This hasn't been out. This little stamp set hasn't seen the light of day in a long time. It's old.
Oh, that's a cute one.
This predates your days and close to my heart, huh? This is.
It does.
This is
It
super
does.
old. A green. Let's see. Let me pick out some greens too. Green. I'm thinking Mr. Alligator, but because that could be some green. Oh, I don't know, Miss Carrie. I'm gonna whine. Will that help?
I know.
No.
Like,
Okay.
well, whining sometimes
I'll
works.
quit.
Not always, but
Yeah, I'm not feeling the whines going very well for me. Let's see. How about Lagoon? Like a blue-green tint, a yellow-orange color, and keep it fresh. Not that fresh. Maybe not. Would that be too? I don't like that blue. You're just plowing forward. These are kind of good. And then whatever green. How about a nice light green? Since I've got kind of goofy things. Okay, here we go. There's my colors.
so am I thinking this through correctly? So you would glue down. So I have my A2 card. It's opening this way, and it's folded here.
Okay.
And if this is a background, it's only going to glue
Right.
the bottom half.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You've got it. You are
Okay.
large and in charge. Okay. I really need a plan here. I think I need a plan. So I'll grab some scratch paper here. If I do this guy and then my little easel is going to be right here. There's my fold. I don't need to. I could put Mr. Elephant here. And don't mock my elephant. And he could even be holding a cute little flower. That would be cute.
Oh, I like that.
And then I could just put a small little plaid right there. Maybe some little sweet clouds. I can go all lawn fawn and put some happy faces on everything. Yes, yes. Make it simple, Mary. You know what you tell your guests. Don't go crazy. Do it easy. Make it simple and make it work. Don't try to do something I've never done before. All the things I tell people. Okay, so I have this little piece of die cut right here. Sharon, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. Don't be afraid to come back. So far, this has been kind of an unusual night. We hope you're not too horrified. You will notice that the people in the chat are all really nice, and we're very grateful to have them all. So, okay, I have a question for everybody. You know, we started this during the lockdown, this thing called Craft Roulette. And nobody was going anywhere, of course, during the lockdown. And now people are starting to go on vacations. It's the most lovely thing. And so they're coming on the group saying, hey, you know, I'm going to be taking some things for on my vacation for Craft Roulette. I hope I get what I need. So, chat, you are all often, many of you have been sending in cards for weeks and weeks and weeks. What would your top three, just top three, and we'll maybe be able to compile a list, your top three products that you would put in your to-go bag for Craft Roulette? You can chew on that one and let us know. I know.
That's a good question. That is a very good question.
Oh, I mean to tell you. And everybody will have different things. I think the hardest thing is figuring out what you're going to do for the parameters, because that changes. So
Yeah.
I think that would probably be the hardest thing. But some of the parameters are very wide open.
Yeah.
So, and very open to interpretation.
Well, like tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight there's really no theme, so.
Right. Yes. Is that a bad thing or a good thing, do you think?
Oh, I think it's a good thing.
Well,
I think we're going to get totally different things here.
I think it will end up being a really fun week for submissions. Exactly. Because everybody will have what they want to use. I think one of my favorite ones that we've had was Best Friends.
Jackie says her whole crap.
Jackie, just that a girl.
What?
Just take your whole craft room.
I know. Take the whole studio.
Yeah, why not?
I'm not kidding. I understand that. I would almost, I look at these tiny houses, and I don't think they're as popular as they used to be, but no, they're not big enough for my craft stuff, and I'm not I don't have a lot of stuff, but nope, and nope.
Jamie Watt is at a concert right now.
Jamie.
She can't hear you.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Jamie. Oh,
You'll
that's
have to write
funny.
that on a piece of paper.
She's at a
Some of these
concert,
comments
so
are
and she's
kinda
got us muted.
Oh, that's funny.
She's
funny.
just down the street in Wichita.
Oh.
I've gone to some concerts in Wichita
Oh.
when I was in high school. Okay, you want to know how old I am? Some of the concerts I went to in Wichita in high school include the Grateful Dead when they were all still alive, and Frank Zappa. So I don't know if anybody knows who those guys are. They were a long, long time ago. These are going to be my plaid. So, what is your process going on there? What are you kind of working on?
So right now I am masking this stamp set because I want it to be 2 different colors.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people will just cut apart the stamp set, but I have issues with that.
Yes.
So I just stamped it on a Post-it note, and then I've cut apart my little puzzles, and then we'll peel apart the puzzles and create a little mask so I can stamp it in 2 different colors.
Yeah. I'm a big I cut masks out this week, or today even. I was cutting out some masks. It's an old, wonderful thing to be able to do. It didn't say plaid that was even, did it? So that's good.
It just said plaid.
That's good. Because it's not going to be.
You can do it however you want. And plus, doesn't the person who make the rules get to change the rules? That's what my kids used to say.
I like the way you think. I do. Yep. Except I try to stay true to them. I really do. I think I'm going to have to make this just a little longer. Okay, what's anybody saying? Oh my goodness, let's see. A box of paper, glue and scissors for Heather. The basics for Melissa, white cardstock, black ink pad, and markers. Those are good. Can a 6x6 paper pad
Sentiment
count as one thing? Oh yeah, Sherry, I think it's one thing. A set of markers along with a black ink pad. That's good thinking, Sharon. Suitcase full of craft supplies. The suitcase is one thing, right? So,
Yes, it is.
yes.
Yes, it is.
And it doesn't matter how many things are inside it. That's how the airlines would say it. So airlines couldn't be wrong
No, never.
or late or on any of those things. Those are all good things. Sentiment stamp, 6x6 paper pad, 12x12 neutral for base. That's good. Smart thinking, Sue. No ribbon? What, girl? Sentiment stamp, a few favorite stamps for images, coloring medium, colored pencil, and a few pads of patterned paper. Allison, you're going to have a heavy suitcase. It's okay, though.
Yeah, no kidding.
You have to have one
A lot
tiny
of
house to
stuff.
live in and one tiny house to craft in. I think you're right, Sandy. Now, I saw Connie in here earlier. Connie has a she shed, and it's kind of this,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So that she got it, like at the school, her local high school made it, and she bought it. Yeah, they used to have that out in the country, where I think I've already done. I think that's probably enough. I'm going to go on. Well, you guys are really good thinkers here. Paper pumpkin kit. That's a good idea, Carol. A kit. It might give you what
Oh,
you,
yeah,
if you
kits
got
are a
a
good idea.
good spins, you'd be okay. Stu Mason. Oh, you'd buy a few other things. Okay. Yeah, there's another thing. We have had a couple people out though, and out in and about, and they've done all sorts of really creative things. There's been some drawings and all sorts of things that maybe they wouldn't have done in the first place, which I think is very exciting. So it's kind of like taking that wheel and I don't know. I like it.
So, Mary, what would you pack? I'd
Um,
like to know what you would pack.
you mean the camper? I would have to take a whole camper. I don't have a camper, but I'd have to get one. I have thought about it because I wrote the question, so I did think about it,
Sure.
and I think I would take a black ink pad or I might just go with being able to draw and write and not use stamps. Ooh. And which is kind of fun. So that would take care of any kind of, so markers or even a box of crayons would probably work for colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elements, see, like tonight I could do plaids or checks with a pen and crayons. I might do it for fun. Marker, some of the specific things might get a little bit tricky, and then some white cardstock for any kind of card and some black, because you got to have black for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be pretty much the basic. What do you think?
What I would bring? What of your list? What do I?
Yeah, it would be tricky, but people have done it. It's just remarkable. Maybe even a bag of die cuts, too. I think.
Yeah, I was thinking. I mean, for me, I'd make sure I had my Cricut.
Oh,
that's a must.
Well,
because I can make anything with my Cricut.
There you go. Well, there you go. Carrie's an excellent Cricut person, and she teaches Cricut classes. If you are one of those people that have started crafting because you've seen Cricuts at work, and then you got a Cricut and you quit using your Cricut, Look her up. See what
Yeah.
kind of things she has to offer, because she could maybe get you back into the groove. So you
I
take
can
your Cricut
dance tonight. Save my life.
and some paper.
So I take my Cricut. Yeah, definitely. I think probably like you, markers or crayons, because I can, draw or color just about anything.
Right. That opens up all sorts of stuff. Did I crap that?
Yeah.
A trimmer or scissors? Probably a scissors.
Yeah.
Might have to be a little organic that week, but it might be a little crooked. But I can cut crooked with a trimmer too. Equal opportunity.
Yeah.
So, yeah, scissors are. I had a question like that before, and I remember saying scissors was an important thing. So, boy, that does make me think, though. It makes me kind of panic to think of trying to. Well, we'd have to pack the camera and all that extra stuff, too.
Take the studio?
Take the studio. Studio is not going to leave the studio. It could get pretty.
Drilled into the walls.
Mr. Producer reminds me that we have drilled into our walls and our ceiling to make this studio happen, so it's probably not going to. Wonder if I should make my elephant green. He could be sick. Did we lose Carrie's sound? Oh, no, there she is. She's just quiet. Okay.
I think I lost you guys.
Oh, okay. Maybe we did. I can hear you now.
I'm wondering if I lost sound.
I can hear you now. Don't say anything.
Thinking I may have lost sound.
I can hear her. I tell you. Heck. Is she good?
Can you hear us?
Carrie, can you hear us? Because we can hear you. Can you hear us? Poor Carrie. Oh dear. Who is creating tonight? Angela asked. That's a good question.
I can hear you.
Wonder if I should write her a note. Just send her a note. This is like smoke signals. What else can we do? Maybe. Well, okay, I can talk enough for everybody. There's the pedal car stamp was adorable. You're absolutely right. I've never seen one quite like that. I think that was a real winner car. Oh, this happened. Yep, that's right, Carol. It happened to you in March when you were out and you were out and about and you had to go find a stamp. That's right, you did. We also talked about how you could go, if you were at a hotel or a motel, you can go to the lobby and get brochures and cut them up. And that might be kind of a fun adventure. Or postcards. You know, you could use a postcard too. I shall send her a text. Keep crafting, keep crafting, keep crafting.
We can see her.
Okay. It's Kitty. Keep crafting.
If you can hear us, just keep crafting.
We can hear you.
Maybe give us
or we can see you. Can we hear her? And hear her. I can hear her laugh.
You're very quiet, but we can hear you.
There we go.
Very quiet. Okay.
Well, there's some more than one way to communicate.
Yeah, we'll just keep going and we'll just.
She says she's just going to keep going. Okay, that's good.
So hopefully I can get something.
Well, we didn't bring her on to talk to her anyway. We brought her on to see her work, so we're okay. Jama's creating. Good, Jama. That's wonderful. I wonder if I should put a little gray, a real light gray line in there. It might mess it up, but let's go for it. One of those nights, guys. I'm going for it. I'm going deep. Go big or go home. Oh, wait, I am home.
You are home.
We'll just bring in a little bit of gray here. I think it will bring help Mr. Elephant just a little bit. Not a lot. Kind of makes that busy. That's okay. We can always cover it up or cut it in smaller pieces. I think I might put a little sentiment on there too. How are you looking, sir? Pretty good? Good boy. How about some little darling.
Ellen says don't forget markers.
Don't forget markers for your stash, your travel.
Oh, to use.
Oh, that thing. Oh, Ellen. I had forgotten markers. Thank you. Luckily, markers are pretty easy to pull in at the last minute because I might just write a sentiment. And that would be how I handle that bad boy. What a funny This is not a bad set of parameters, though. So I'm really messing this up, though. I did try last week. I will tell you, and if you weren't on Fun University this week, we dropped her. Okay. I did. I did try to make one of those cards doing a Thelma and Louise kind of thing with the car running off the cliff and things, but it just didn't come together, which is probably okay because Thelma and Louise were not good women, and as I understand it, and so I was glad to drop them. But I did play with it for quite a while, and I did come up with a way to color in my own buttes. They look a little bit like they should be in the background of an old cartoon, but I don't know what to do in the background here. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use a stencil. I can't find my other cloud stencil. So we'll just put a little bit of, I just want a little bit of pattern back here. We're trying to call Carrie back and it's not answering, so that's a good thing too, isn't it? Jeepers. So why would I ever tape this down on a night like tonight? Poor Carrie. Poor. Oh my goodness. Karen Goddard's having trouble with her internet too. Isn't that just the way of things? Oh, that looks terrible. Okay, that one's out. Oh, here's my buttes. See how they look good, don't they? Maybe I should put the elephant on a butte. He could be hanging out there. Actually, I could cut that into the panel. That's a little different. I kind of like it. I like a little different, especially on a night like tonight. So let's see what it looks like.
There we go. I can work you back in.
Any better, or is the sound not still pretty bad?
She's back.
You're kind of muffled.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Clearly and loudly when you talk.
Okay.
Yep, I think
So,
we might
like
put
when
him
I'm
in the...
teaching a bunch of my students, that don't ever listen to
Welcome back, Carrie.
me. Yeah, just having weird issues today.
We really are. We shall overcome. We're gonna just keep after it. Wrong doggone thing. That's okay.
Well, I'm struggling to stamp today. I'm struggling to make things work. Just having weird issues today.
It's just gonna have to be something we press through, and then we will be victorious.
Yeah.
And we will be able to craft under any circumstances.
Yes.
Yes, it'll be fine. Because this is supposed to be fun, and it really is. Let's just take a collective breath and relax. It's okay. It's just fine. Yeah. Look at this little guy. He's up. He's just enjoying. He just is walking along in the buttes of the gray buttes. Uh-huh. Very weird. I don't think I like this plaid now with it. So, we'll try another plaid. You know what we might do? No, I don't. I have gray and gray and gray. So, oh, I have a little bit of blue. Gray and blue. But I have my green, and I can always make his toenails pink. And let's go ahead and do that with a marker so I can get that one off my list. Just make his a couple little toenails here. We never know. And then I will have that taken care of and off of my list. Thank you, Ellen. So now I just need green. Oh, gee. I have blue and pink. I need green and 2 other colors. And some plaid. So, I need green. And I have...
Blue, pink. Oh, 3 others.
Yeah. Yeah. So green, I don't know if I like this green now. Green, blue, and now I brought in pink instead of purple. So let's take him out. And I am going to, since we've had so many issues tonight, for my plaid, I am going to give myself a break. And just use this little guy. Instead of make another plaid, because I think I might cry if I do. And that's, there's things I've never done on this show that I never want to do. And that's one. Cry. That would just make me mad.
No.
So, we're good. We're good. Okay, so if I just do... let's try the gray with it. And then we can just fill in some little colors. Oh, I'm so torn. Does this work? If I do it sideways like this? Yeah, almost. Let's go straight or up or down or... Except that's not going to work that way. Let's flip it. Every paper has 2 sides unless you've used it before.
That's good.
Which is often the case. I'm going to not even worry about those matching. I will just use a small piece somehow. I will have something to do now. Okay, I'm getting after it now. Nobody's stopping me. Here we go. I think I'm just gonna maybe try filling in a couple of these little squares. That sounds like something I do.
I like it.
Well, it's gonna be perky, if nothing else. And with a bit of randomness that will make it so I don't have to worry about it too much. Anybody else? What is the subject matter for all of you guys? that you are crafting with. Are you using elephants? Is my elephant going to be alone on this one? I got a feeling
Probably.
he
No.
Lone L. Lone L.
Someone said I look like an eagle card pro. Yeah, it's called winging it. That's how I also did really good as a mom. I winged it.
I remember you saying that. That was kind of your crafting and your parenting philosophy.
Yeah, so
Just kind of throw a bunch of stuff on the wall and see how it goes.
Yeah, just
Works
throw
for me.
stuff at it. Yeah.
Works for me. Ooh, that's a dark one. So I think yours is sticking though. I think you're doing an okay thing.
Yeah, are you getting lost on yours?
I am getting, it's not going to have its way with me. I'm going to win in the end. It'll be fine. It might be a little odd. It's okay. You know, those odd cards. Have you ever made an odd card?
I've made an ugly card.
An ugly card? No. Perish the thought. Not you.
Yes, I have made an ugly card.
I don't believe it. Let's see. How many colors is that? With the yellows and things? I was just thinking I should put in some yellow here. Yes, I can put a sunset in. Well, if I just bring in a little yellow right here. But I meant right in here, Mr. Producer side. Oh, I know. I'm going to trim something. I'm trimming. Okay, sunset. We'll at least give you some pretty sun. You know, Mr. Producer the other day said, why don't, for our 100th show, why don't we do your worst cards? React to them.
Oh.
This one may be on that list. But, it might not. It might just turn out to be just a unique card and just as lovely as can be. There's some yellow. Now, who needs a little trim? How big are you, baby doll? You are just over 2.5. Okay, well, we can deal with that. We sure can. So the blue. Was this your blue? Maybe. I just gave this guy a little haircut. So he will fit the little thing underneath. There are ways to this craziness. So how easy was your easel card?
I'm thinking it through. My thing I'm trying to think through is because you have to have something here to make it stand up.
Right.
So trying to thought through.
Oftentimes, people will just use a sentiment that's a couple stacks of paper deep, and so it's not daunting. It just has to give a little lip, which right now we could do that. I don't like that little plaid at all, but I laugh at danger. Okay, let's try a couple more. Let's just try a couple more ideas with that. When we could try on more than one dress. Now we could go back to this though, Yeah, there you go. Now we can come back to this. Yeah. Okay, I am going to commit to this bad boy right now. But yep, you don't buy the first dress, you don't buy the first house, you don't buy the first car. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going through the car lot, seeing if I want to try on something else.
Okay.
And that little guy is just over 2.5. Oh, that's a crooked edge. Let's trim you up, honey. And then I'm going to cut you down like a dirty old. Yeah, well, that's out of there. Cut you down. There's my plaid right there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so now I have pink, blue, green, and yellow. You can barely see the blue. There may be hope. That pink is pretty flashy. But you know, when you're an elephant, you tend to want to be a little flashy because not only are you want to be more than just big.
I like it.
Thank you. I think it's going to be okay. Easel card, check. I'm going to be okay with that. Green +3. Think I'm going to be okay with that. If I'm counting correctly. That's always iffy.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have enough extra colors. I have green, I have blue, I have yellow, and I have brown, but brown is technically the...
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I could have used orange on the toenails. I'm sorry, orange. I let you down. See if I can put some orange on top of that. Maybe an orange hue, kind of a salmon-y thing. No, I don't think Mr. Producer's saying orange shoes. Holy smokes. Now, okay, sure. Let's try it. Orange shoes for me. Hey, the little lady wants to have some orange shoes. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I mean, it really would be rude not to have orange on the first time that orange is officially back on the wheel. Where's my sense of loyalty?
Yeah.
I could maybe even... Okay, darling, here we go. Here's where we're going to make our orange shoes from. A little orange snood on her little trunk, too. Could do that. Okay.
Or an orange bow. Maybe you could put an orange bow on it.
Well, you know, I think that might be in the consideration. I could do an orange bow. Yep. Okay. So we'll just put a little bit of a dip. Rather slippery. I have something on my scissors. It's okay. Let's see if those are too... Are these too big, man? No, we need to put a little bit of black on the top, though, so... What's this one? Maybe a little flower. A little posy. There is a little posy stamp. I wouldn't even have to draw.
There you go.
Okay. Is everybody else doing the same thing? Is everybody doing an elephant with orange shoes? Oh no, sorry, Sharon. Yeah, this one, I think maybe maybe not. Maybe those are tennis shoes. You know?
Big feet. The only shoes that are left are usually orange.
Oh, you lucky girl.
Yeah.
Getting to wear orange tennis shoes and orange shoes.
Hey, Miss Carrie, I don't know if conversation.
Oh, we can't hear her very well. But Okay, so if we make maybe a headband, an orange headband. I think they are. I think they are tennis shoes. So in that case, I think they're just as cute as can be. We'll put a little bow on them for a little tie. There we go. All right, that's the next step. Let's go ahead and put a little glue or Rooney. Okay, so I saw a thing on Amazon, on a stamping thing, and they said that you can put these in these little bottles that have a little top that just goes on top of them instead of having to do the whole pin thing. It looked very tempting.
You kind of need a shoe on that.
You think?
I don't know. It looks pretty good like that.
Two-shoed critter. I don't know. Get this shoe tied. There we go. You are suited up. And too bad it doesn't have a jogging suit. I don't know how you do. Could you do a little? No. Okay, so I have one color, two colors, the blue, three colors. Yes. Marker. Yes. Scenic panorama. Yes. Little plaid. Yes. We're good. Let's trim this guy up. You think this little Mr. Producer thinks a little flower?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's this little flower. We can do. She went into the butte, and got a flower for her friend who was on craft roulette and had a really hard night. Okay, so I think we better go orange for the flower because that keeps the numbers right. And then I can put some green for the leaves too. That'll be nice. A nice touch. Oh my goodness. How's everybody? I have been so wrapped up in this elephant. I have not looked at the notes at all here. I'm getting some pushback on my orange, I can see that.
It's better.
The pink was pretty bright. Who makes odd cards? I'd see somebody saying they make odd. Oh, Ellen, yes, you're right in there. You make some pretty. We don't need. Maybe odd is the wrong word. Artsy. Artsy cards. Yes. That's not really the same green. That's okay. We'll go up from the bottom, down from the top. Stand up. There we go. Woo! I moved my markers this week too. Luann, you already have yours in? Goodness sakes, girl. You are good.
Wow.
She beats me every
Wow.
week. Every week. I'm still on the show and she's got her card in. That's okay. Yes, this will be very endearing to have a little flower. Oh, Carrie, kiss your brain. That is looking really good.
I hope so. I'm kind of struggling with stamping tonight. I really wish you could hear me.
I can hear you.
It's just hard to.
It's just kind of sounds bad, but I can hear you.
On headphones that are.
There we go. Now, there we go. I gotta wrap mine up because you already got yours done. I'm not far from being done. I don't know what this elephant's going to say. But I'll just use some of the plaid. I don't like him just sitting on top. We're just. They hold right here? Sticking out the nose? I want to fold that little thing up. Yeah. See, I want to fold this little piece up to make it look like he's really holding it. Yeah, I guess I guess there is a small amount of not being very realistic here. So I guess, what the heck, right? What the heck? Okay, let's see how this all turns out. We're going to make it pretty stark. That's okay. About there. I'm thinking. Here's my marker. Oh, marker, there it is. I had another one. I marked it with a Post-it. You know, Erin Jacobson, here we go, Miss Carrie, was on the show once upon a time. We had some technical difficulties with her too, and she got easel card, and she had never made one either. So there you go. You guys are, and you're on the same design team. I think there's something going on there, some kind of sisterhood.
Could be.
You're both feeling each
They
other.
are a wonderful group of ladies.
They are. I know we can't hear you very well, but if you would be so kind to just give us kind of a little hint of what you guys do every month. I know you're on YouTube. It's a design team. Jay Mamami, our group knows her well, is kind of the head. She kind of gets you guys in motion. And Katie Taylor is also a part of your design team, and our group would know her well too. As with, whoops, my phone's going off. And Julie, and I'm sure I'll probably forget somebody, and you, and Erin, and I'm drawing a blank right now. But you guys all do like a little theme, right? I said Katie, I think, didn't I? Y'all do like one little teaching every month, and you've done a variety of cool subjects, and you post all different days of the month, I believe, right?
So we always do at least one theme a month.
Okay.
And we try to do it kind of a technique or a teaching type theme.
Uh-huh.
So like 1 month we did color theory. 1 month we did now I'm blanking. But anyway,
it's at night.
We've also started back in February. We started what we called Love Your Stash, where we were trying to teach people how to use up stuff that you have.
Yes, yes.
And so we've kind of continued that throughout the year, where some of us are adding more of those little videos each month to show people how to use stuff that you already have in your craft space to make something.
Yes, I understand this concept. Yeah, it's good. You guys do a really good job. You all have different personalities, which is a good thing as far as making for interesting content. And I would highly suggest everybody go over to their channel and subscribe to all of their channel. And I think like on yours, Carrie, do you have a list of everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I've listed all 8 ladies.
So you can just go to Carrie's and go from there and find everybody, and do support our guest crafters. We really appreciate them. They're just good girls to come in and take their knocks on the head like we sometimes give you. And push you to the very edge of what you're able to do. And you come back. It's all very fun.
Well, it's all because of you and Steven. That's why we come back.
My goodness. Oh, my goodness. We just are gluttons for fun. That's all. That's it. We just love... but it is addictive. We forgot to say that at the beginning of the show. But Craftlet, Craft Roulette is addictive. So if this is your first show, we hope it won't be your last. So, and we hope you'll be back. I've never noticed this little stamp in this set that says heartfelt, and that does not sound like something an elephant would say, heartfelt.
Oh, yeah.
He never forgets. I don't have one that says I never forget. So I think that will be an okay thing for Miss Elephant. Okay, can I give you just a little bit of a lid? It's up for interpretation what about this guy, if it's a guy elephant or a girl elephant, and what he's up to. I don't have an answer at this point. I might by tomorrow morning, but I don't have one tonight. So do you think you'll do easel cards again? Did you like it?
I was thinking, yeah, I'm thinking like my brain right now is turning of other ways that this could go together.
Oh, neat. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, we did it. We did it. I did it. I'm done. Done. I might add a few more things, but I'm a little bit concerned about this. But I like wide open white spaces, so I'm okay with that too. I like your real cool dad card. So walk me through it. You've got your easel card. You did that for the first time right here on YouTube Live.
You can hold it up.
Yep. Let's bring them up so everybody can see them really well. And you did green colors +3. So you've got...
So I think I've got some blue, and I think I've got like some orangey yellow in there.
Good girl.
So
yeah,
I've got some more. So I don't think I did 3 extra colors though. I mean, unless you want to count brown.
We'll count it. You don't have to use it as an extra. A neutral doesn't have to be an extra. It can be a primary, I suppose. And you definitely have some plaids or plaid, and you've done your magic with your paper pattern putting together again. Mm-hmm. And you used your markers. I didn't see, but I know you did. Did you use them for the fathers around him? Okay. Gave him a little...
I did the fish, and then I filled in the father. Yeah.
Very nicely done. Are you pretty glad? Are you pretty glad with what you did? Because I think you should be.
Yeah, I mean, my stamping wasn't great today. I was struggling with stamping, so I might go back and re-stamp, but... what does Julie say? Julie always says, better done than...
She's right. It's better done than wondering, not done at all. I think I say that about scrapbooking. It's like you don't have to have a perfect page. If you get it done, it's good. Just don't worry about all the other stuff too much. You know, I think I might add a little blue too, because this is pretty white on white on white. But I'm not sure if I can do that without muffing it up a whole lot. Maybe I'll do it later. I think I'll bring in like one of those little finger brushes, which I haven't used much of, and I just add a little bit of blue, really light, just to kind of give it a little more color, because it's a little bit bland. And then I'll probably put some Nuvo drops on his little eyeballs to make them poppity pop pop pop. And I was going to cut that off. I absolutely forgot. Maybe I can put another little sentiment right there. So, to go with his heartfelt. I don't know what's heartfelt. What do you put first for heartfelt? I'm so heartfelt. That's dumb. Think before feeling. I didn't do that very well.
Your audio is really cutting out.
We'll just roll with it. We'll just roll with it. Thank you guys for all your patience on our being late. Yes, Ashley, it is very addictive, and we're so glad about that. Thank you all for hanging out with us. We do have a couple things here we want to tell you about our patrons and give a shout out and big thank you to them, and then we'll come back and we'll give away something. We do want to thank our big funders, Rachel Castle, Janet Flanagan, Kim W., and Vicki Emerson. By the way, we have an event. We have gamified scrapbooking. And we did it on the 1st of May, and it was really quite fun. And we had an event. We are having one again on the 26th of June. And it's over on Facebook. There is an event already there. Our big funders, you just get to walk right in. We're not going to charge you a cent just to say thank you. Our fun supporters, we want to thank you guys. You are right here. I see you in the group. You're such a support in so many ways. And our fun friends, you guys just bring it all together with all sorts of love and fun. We do have a new thing, patrons, that our friend Janet Flanagan is putting together, and that is a little bit of a card exchange and kind of fun stuff that we have on our private blog. So anyway, consider, if you like this show, if you like the Fun University, if you think Cut the Crap and Create will someday it will be fine, will be fabulous, and please consider giving us a little support. I don't have anything to do with any companies. They won't have us. No, it's not. Anyway, but we do appreciate you guys, and thank you so much. We really do appreciate you. Now, Mr. Producer, if you could, let's have a giveaway. Ta-da! Oh, there it is. There it is. We have a giveaway time. Our giveaways are based on the people that have sent in submissions the week before. And so all of their names magically get on the board right there, which is pretty darn cool. The first thing we're going to give away tonight is this really cute stamp set that Cheryl Pemberton from Harrisonville, Missouri sent to us. It's a little My Favorite Things clear stamp with a whole bunch of cute little cactus. They really are cute. This is the one I like. This guy right there with the mustache. By the way, I mailed last week's winners just today because I only go once a week. So if I count him down, he will spin and we will know who wins real soon. 3, 2, 1, spin, Mr. Producer. All the best to you. Thank you so much for sending in your submissions. We'll tell you how you can play along here in just a minute. You guys, you really did a great job this week. I know it was kind of a tricky thing. Well, it's not old Patty Beck herself. I've been giving away Patty Beck spin sponsor stuff for a couple weeks, and I thought, I'm just going to go ahead and pull this one. It just came in the mail today. I'm going to pull that one out and give that one away tonight. So, Patty, you're going to get a stamp set. What comes around, goes around. Goes around, comes around. That's good. I'm proud. I'm real delighted about that. Next, we have a Fun University logo pin that we will mail to you. These are only going to be for the U.S. or Canada because oh my gosh, the shipping is expensive. 3, 2, 1, spin, Mr. Producer. This is fun. Patty, are you excited? I think that's so cool. Let me put that on here. I even have a place for this. Patty Beck. I know how to spell your name. It's going to get this. Carol Sanguinetti! Yay! You're going to get a Fun University pin. I don't think you've gotten one. That's good. I don't know if I have your address or not, but you can DM me. I know I have Patty's. And one more thing, we're going to give away a Fun University logo and decal for your own t-shirts and to-go bags. So 3, 2, 1, let's give away one more time. Oh, Patty says woohoo, thank you, Mary. Thank our friend Sherry for donating. I think that's neat. I do. 58. You deserve lots and lots of things. Okay, is it you? Nope. Oh, it's Kimberly! Yahoo! 2E Kimberly. We got you covered there. I don't know that I have your address, so if you could send that to me, just DM me. So we'll get those off in the mail. I'll get that one sooner than later. Thank you, guys. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got some wonderful guests coming up. We've got Biddy Penny, Leslie Benson. I think those are backwards. Nope, they're right. And then Christine Bertram at the end of the month. We've got a 3 for coming up. We've got Sandy Boone, Allison Cope, and Candace Richardson coming on as a panel. It should be a great night. That's at the beginning of July. So that'll be fun. We have more coming in July and August and everything. You may notice on our craftroulette.live, there is now a place where you can ask or consider or look into being a guest crafter. So look into that page if you are interested. There are some things that we suggest activity-wise, and we'll definitely keep an eye on you if you want to join us. So, but hopefully we'll never have this happen again. How to play along. You too can send in your little easel card with using green plus 3 other colors. Use some kind of plaid or check and some markers. You have 48 hours to send it into our submission form on craftroulette.live. See, we will feature your work next Friday, and then also please join us in our Facebook group, Craft Roulette Show Facebook group, and show us your stuff there too, because we love talking about you and talking to you about all the cuteness that you've brought into the world on your cards. It's a nice group. I'm always amazed at what nice things people say. Not, I don't know. That sounds wrong, but that would be typical for me tonight. All right, I'm gonna go load up on some deodorant, and but before I do that, I'm gonna talk to Carrie one more time. She's still there.
Yes,
She's still smiling. We did it. We did it.
Is the sound coming through at all?
It is.
Good. Okay.
It is. You just never know. You gotta roll with it. You did really great too for your first easel card, and of course you got something new.
Yeah.
It was.
That's okay.
We should have seen.
I like learning new things.
Good. Yeah, it is fun. It should be fun. Yeah. And this one is actually very easy to do. So.
Yeah, I was surprised how easy it went together. Like I said, the cogs in my brain are turning, and I'm thinking of new things I can try.
I suspect this will not be the last easel card we see coming from your creations.
No. Nope.
We'll see okay, tell me one thing that you think you can use your Cricut with an easel card.
So I'm thinking with the Cricut, I could actually have this little part actually be a cutout in the background. And then it would lay flat and then pop up, and I could do that. So I'm thinking that through in my head.
There you go. There's kind of a different way of, it's not an easel card for sure, but you pull this part up and it pulls the card part, or the tag part up. That's a whole nother thing. I'm not going to put that on. That's too hard. But unless that I'm feeling particularly ornery if you see that on there. But I don't think so. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to seeing all the cards that everybody sends in. I think it will be another inspiring week. I want to see what people come up with, they choose to make for their topic or theme or subject. I think it'll be fun. I like stuff like that when it's kind of wide open.
Yeah,
and we all have our little favorites, and so it's like you don't have to be going, oh, I don't have a truck stamp. Get to use whatever you want. So, yep, get your crayons out. Maybe we should put crayons.
Elephant with orange toenails.
Sneakers. Yeah, orange sneakers.
Okay.
Of course. I mean, honestly, isn't that very...
I like
it's so normal.
I like it.
Thank you. And I liked yours. I like that ours are so different, too. I think that's a double bonus. So, Ms. Kara, thank you so much for being with us tonight. I'm sorry we couldn't hear you better, because I know you're so much fun. But...
okay.
What are you going to do? At least we got on, huh?
Yeah.
At least we got on.
It's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you take care of yourself, and we will be watching for you. And join us come visit us on the group, and hang out. And everybody else, go check out Miss Carrie's creations on YouTube. And there in the description, you can find out all the other design team members, and they're worth it. They're some of my favorites. So, all right. You know what time it is?
Right.
It's time to give our noggins a little kiss because, oh man, we deserve it. We did it. We did it. Everything was being thrown up against us, and we did it anyway. Woo! I feel much better about life right now than I did about 2 hours ago. And one for you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of our lives. You make it so much sweeter. Have a great weekend, and we will talk to you soon. Night, night. Thank you. Night, night.
Bye.